A disturbance in the Force. Thalya had climbed Mount Destiny. The unspeakable evil led her here to strengthen her with a ritual.
Indeed, and based solely on the title of this mission, I'm fairly certain that we're going to see quite a few puns and references. I'm just going to say right now, if you happen to be one of those viewers for whom the particular brand of tongue-in-cheek comedy that this game steeps itself in is cringeworthy, you may want to batten down the hatches and properly bunker down, because this may be a bit of an ordeal for you. But with that said, welcome back to Dungeons 3, and let's get on with the mission, shall we?
Whew. Oh, man.
What?
What a climb. Why does this ritual have to take place up here?
Heroes training always in remote places is done. Know that you should.
Oh my god, no, please.
Thalya had climbed Mount Destiny. The insidious evil had brought her here so she could become more powerful.
And apparently dressed
This
here as well.
required the ritual of sacrifice.
Sacrifice? Doesn't sound so great right off the bat.
Of course, Thalya would not be sacrificed.
We've already sacrificed
but
your
rather,
dignity,
her
Thalya.
minions. More specifically, one of each kind of Titan should be sacrificed in a ritual. The ogre would have to be led to this spot to trigger the ritual. And this is where the grave golem would have to wait to perform the ritual. Finally, the pit fiend would have to be brought exactly here to complete the ritual.
Okay, I can
Can't
do
you say
that.
ritual anymore?
But what's the deal with this wall of fire?
Impetuous you are, young Padawan.
Oh my god.
First, your task you must do.
Oh,
Okay. As long as you stop talking funny, I'll go along with it.
I approve, but I'm not sure I entirely approve of... Oh my lord. The little snots and the Santa hats I could deal with, but not you, Thalya. Not you. Oh well. We are going to expand out this little room down here, so we've got a little bit of extra crate production. There we go, and pop that on there as well. Bump. Alright, okay, so with that, let's see what we have. 450 evil to play with. Now, it's been a couple of days since I've pretty much done anything on my computer, thanks to the issues, shall we say, over the Christmas weekend, only some of which have been corrected. The fact I'm recording at all, though, is a good sign, but I am keeping a very close watch on my second monitor on the heat of my CPU right now. For those who aren't aware, I have actually posted on the community tab on my YouTube channel a little bit about what went on, and you can catch up there, but too long didn't read version. One of the pumps on my liquid coolant broke just before Christmas, and I haven't managed to replace it. I have, however, managed to coax it back to life using various forms of necromancy. So, you know, it's touch and go. Right, let's see. What would I like the most? The crypt. Has to be the crypt. And then I'm going to say... see, Sinister Laboratory is quite nice, but... I could get vampires. Yes. Yes, it's gonna be vampires. Let's go ahead and, in fact, get one. There we go. A vampire. Marvelous. And a naga. And an orc. Now we are gonna have to expand this out quite a chunk. Where is the foodery? The foodery is down here, Ari, and oh my good lord, so is a problem. Huh. You're an issue. An issue I do not approve of. Not even slightly, actually. Oh, you're another issue. Oh, dear. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. You know what? I've been really far too fussy about the way these paths move up. Let's be a little bit more just... cling to the wall. We don't need nice, long, straight corridors for our enemies. They don't deserve a nice experience through the dungeon with nice, long paths that you can't, that your enemies can't hide around the corners of. We strictly want to hide around the corners from our enemies. And also, we want to scour the sides of the playfield to look for diamonds. So, with that said and done, let's continue bringing this down here. It does look like we've only got a few of these portals to have to worry about, though, which is always very, very nice. Let's get this all the way down there. At this point, if there are any diamonds on the top side of the map, we have almost certainly found them. And we'll explore that out as well. There we go. Right, you're just going to be a potch though, so how about instead of you going there, you come along up here and then go straight up. I think that would be better for me. Oh, actually, okay, fair enough. And you can come around there. There we go. Perfect. And then we can seal that little bit off there. Alright, that'll do me. It at least forces everyone into the same sort of area. I mean, I could make a little bit more room for myself. Once we've gotten the nice traps, it really won't matter too much. Right, down here though, let's expand out our eatery. Because that is definitely going to be needed. We'll also expand out our hoard area. I would like a vault somewhere. Ooh, let's make sure that this is all properly set up so you've got plenty of room to store the chests. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe a little bit of extra room to store the bodies. Something like that should do it, I would say. In fact, let's expand this out a chunk more. If we drag that away, then we've still got plenty of room for an expanded graveyard there as well. So that will be our crypt right there. You're already good to go, but we'll expand it out a little bit more. I'm thinking overall I would like to focus... Ooh, a new room has been something or other. Ooh.
It's payday.
Positive payday. Oh, I like it. Where's my vampire? Nope. Oh, it sucks. I know, you were going off, you're like, yeah, I'm going to get loads of money. But no,
were apparently
no,
unwilling to simply watch the deviant evil work.
Really?
And instead set out to attack the dungeon.
I disapprove, but okay. Right, we'll continue expanding out, but in this one, I think we're going to focus a little bit on the undead. Actually, I would like to focus on undead creatures as my main force. There is a lot to be said about just having a particular type of creature that you focus on. It does tend to work out in your favor over time. Oh, really? A gold ring right there? I suppose I could... Yeah, we'll isolate it. Make this into a gold room of some sort. That'll be fine. Which does mean that I want to mine that out there. There we go. That'll be fine. We can mine all sorts of areas around here
no one
over time.
has arachnophobia.
Well, I certainly don't know. Hello. Hello.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Let's get another banshee. Oh, that was a terrible place to put you. Sorry. Let's have a look. Let's grab my whole army then. Kind of got an expensive army at the moment. I'll pop you about here. Just as they come around the corner. Wow, calm down, Thalya, my lord.
A room has been excavated in the underground.
Have we got anything? Oh, my lord. That's a good haul. My goodness, I approve. Have you killed the... There we go, well done. Perfect. Right, you don't need to be at the front. You can be at the back. There you go. Good times. I do need another Naga so that you can have a healing buddy though. Let's drop you in there. There we are. Not too difficult. And because that cannon was deployed all the way over there, it just hasn't been able to be involved in the fight, which is just glorious in so many ways. I mean, now it is, but, you know, it could have been so much more annoying. So much more annoying. Alright, we do require some extra stuff. Well, I mean, we've got the prison will be available as soon as we've got an Island of Evil. Well, let's go and check then. Got an Island of Evil just up there. Oh, well, a potential Island of Evil and also a town. But we probably want to smash the smithereens before it becomes too much of a bother. That being said, the moment we do that, these are probably going to activate. So, let's consider leaving that for now then, shall we? Let's just go along the edge, collect what we can. That'll do. Also all of this mana. Any of these gold veins? No, just gold. Fair enough. That, however, is a gold vein, so that one will be staying put where it is currently. Everything else, though, should be good. We can get that mined out. That gold as well. And then we can just sort of seal these areas off for the time being. That should be fine. A guard area would be fine.
The city of Catho, or something like that, because he feared that the inhabitants were contaminated.
That's right. He did do that. And you should absolutely hate him for it and not follow his orders. I wonder if that's actually going to play a part in this, because I imagine it would, actually. Oh my lord. You're getting massively messed up. Thankfully, you will simply resurrect, but egad, that was quite unfortunate to behold. Thalya, I can't take you seriously. I like the stockings though, but really? Oh my lord. Alright, let's see. Well, we don't want to be mining that just yet, so let's turn that off. But we do have it. Of course, it does have to be in a place that I don't want it to be. Oh well. We might be able to get through this whole thing without having to deal with that anyway. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's fighting in the dungeon. Well, yeah, I know. I told everyone to go there and fight. Okay. I haven't actually built the thing that I need for you guys to not be dead yet, have I? These spiders are appearing to be slightly more dangerous than I had first anticipated. Perhaps we should have gone in there with a larger horde. My bad, guys. My bad. We'll also get an imp just to help out. Oops. Hopefully, the people that just died will be able to be resurrected. I should have built that first, I guess, but oh well. Too late now. Right. That really does need to be excavated a lot faster than it is currently happening, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Hopefully you'll be okay. Can I pick these guys up? Yes, I can, kind of. Can I drop them down here? I might be able to. I'm not. Oh, yes, I can. Ah, glorious times of these. I approve. Can I get that in there? Well, actually, let's pop it down the bottom instead. It'll be in a bit of a nicer spot that way. That being said, then we can have the other one of. Oh, it's going to be quite swanky, I think. Quite swanky indeed. All right, let's get all of these into the correct. No, come. Bring me the thing I want. There we go.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Not a good time. Quite a bad one, actually. Oh, it's going to hurt, Thalya. This is going to hurt. The pain levels are going to be fairly excessive here, I fear.
Payday.
Yeah. You're not going to like what's about to happen. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be pretty suckful. Will you please stop being so loud? My goodness. I really do need you to keep people alive for the time being. There we are. Ouch. That is super bad. The amount of damage you're doing is really, really excessive, I feel. You do not need to be that close. You can be all the way back there and take them out. Could you please apply fireballs? That's right. Fireballs being applied. Right now. Take out the healer. Oh, this is gonna be pretty close to the bone, actually. Where on earth is? Oh, really? You nuked them?
No!
Well, bloody mages. Yeah. That's somewhat painful. Sure. Oh, well done. Sniped. I approve. I approve a lot. Go for the apprentice now, please. There's two of them, so that's why there's so much damage there. No. You need to rest. You really, really do. Right, Thalya, let's get you back in the game. Yep. And then everyone about there. You're gonna get nuked, though. It's gonna be really bad. I'll be honest, it's not gonna be nice. Oh my goodness, this is kind of nasty. Actually, maybe you should go with the apprentice instead. No. No, bad, naughty. Can you shoot them from over there, perhaps? And you also be involved in it? Because otherwise we're going to lose really quick as it happens. It's going to be really bad. Let's pop you just back there.
And once again, Thalya bought the farm.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Well, at least it's on fire. Death will happen fairly quickly. Could you perhaps get involved over there? Oh, fantastic. We got zombies. I missed the whole zombie thing happening. Good times are these. massively good times. Get back in this fight, cowards. Perhaps we can get my my vampires to get involved. Right, go for the apprentice this time.
Oh,
Don't worry about the guard. It's fine. Absolutely fine. There we go. We might just not lose. How we managed to get to this point, I don't know. But I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, wait, I remember. Spiders. Not the best of times, really, to be fair. Right, go on then. Use. There we go. Oh, that was not the best start, to be fair. But I think that we can recover. There's definitely room for recovery. Oh my lord! A few days break seems to have made all the difference. I'm really bad at the game all of a sudden. Or maybe I always was. I don't want to think about that too much. Okay, we still don't really have a particularly solid defense here, but we'll do the best we can, I guess. Please kill all of the things. At least our undead are not too bad off, actually. But things are not going super well. We've almost resurrected our Naga there, which is pretty solid. However, have we almost killed her? Yes, we have. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, this will get a little bit easier for you guys now.
As often as I die, her life insurance policy would be an absolute goldmine.
Yeah, probably would, actually. Right, can you take out the apprentice, if you please? We do want to see them dead reasonably soon, actually. And then the rogue soon after. Because that rogue is doing quite a lot of damage at the moment. How about I pop you behind it. And you can go down there. From which you should be able to nuke them at range. That would be grand. Please kill the apprentice. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, thank goodness.
All the fields in the south, so
really?
that the peasants would no longer be distracted by their work and fight for him as soldiers instead.
I mean, it's not really a long-term strategy, but in the short term, we might be onto something. Right, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Please be with killing the scallywags, because my dungeon heart is scarcely regenerated at this point. Right, all the zombies, get in there, please. Sorry, I know, no rest for the wicked. Right, let's grab all the my undead, who are kind of somewhat a little bit healthier now. Go on, get involved. The vampires should be fine. As long as someone else is tanking, namely the zombies, the vampires can just basically heal, which is fine. The rest of you, though, yeah, it's a little bit of an issue. I appreciate. Really, Snortlax? What kind of vampire name is Snortlax? Oh my lord. Well, at least my imp is back up and running. There we go. Well done, everyone. You know, I'd like to say you did a good job, but you didn't really. You just did a job. I mean, I calls it as I sees it. But I have prepared some defensive structures that we will maybe eventually get to actually using. Possibly. It's a little bit touch and go at the moment, but hopefully with time and lots of healing, we will get there. We will see. Okay, let's see how this particular fight goes down. Got more healers here, though unfortunately, yeah, we've already lost our orc and one of our healers. Well, not great, but one of the Nagas is actually at full health, which is pretty solid to see. We've already taken down their healer, which is great. Let's take out their DPS at the back there. Fantastic. Is the cannon deployed over here? It might actually be. Could you go for the thief? Oh, actually, no, the gunner is reasonably low health. There we go, well done. Now the thief, though. The thief is a much higher priority. Can we get a target on the thief? There we go. Well done. I'll even help out a little bit by moving around the dead. There we are. Let's get you guys over there. Perfect. Hopefully we can get them loaded into the defibrillator shortly. That's unfortunate, because you're going to take a little while to get healed back up. Really would prefer you not to be attacking the healer. You can attack Thalya, that's no problem. But healers, yeah, they're out of bounds for you for now. I have noticed, however, that I can simply use them and just pick them up even when they're not fully healed. Previously, I thought they had to be fully healed before they would work the defibrillator, but no, they don't. We can just get them involved and they'll just get on with that straight away, which is glorious. So, with that done, we might be able to get you guys back in the running fairly quickly. We haven't even taken our first Island of Evil. Ah, this is wretched. On the plus side, though, we are getting there. So, as soon as we have the 2 Nagas up and running, we should be able to get things going. There we go. Let's get you over there. Get involved. Heal up. Hopefully soon. You get over there. Go to sleep.
Payday.
Soon. Very soon we should be okay. Things aren't going strictly to plan. Right, go for the warrior, please. Healers at the back, if you would be so kind. Thalya, apply fireballs wherever possible. Really? Oh, okay, you've already applied fireballs. Oh, you know, that's not too bad. But, generally speaking, I would prefer people who can be healed by my Nagas to be up front, but that's fine. Right, oh my lord, quickly, let's go and get this Island of Evil. Very well protected Island of Evil, I must say. Oh, I'm not a great fan of that. If I'm going to be honest, not a great fan of that at all. Thankfully, my zombies are doing a fair bit of work in tanking the damage, which is exactly why they're there, and exactly why I want to get some more zombies sooner rather than later. Oh my lord, please, can we slay the healer? That's right, vampires, you eat the healer. Healers are especially healthy food source, I imagine. Now, probably the rogues, honestly. There we go. The warden's already down there, man. There we are. And Thalya's tanking, which is great because the Nagas are then immediately healing her. Oh, thank goodness. We've got evil. Evil is being supplied. Now, I could leave my minions out here to deal with this specifically. Get in there. Go, go, go. As soon as you like. Go. Apply fire. Lots of fire. There we go. That is what we needed to see. Sure, the apprentices are up next. Try and nuke those down. There we go. The gunner is probably not too far behind. The rogue is definitely an easier kill than the others. The unfortunate thing here is we do have all of the damages behind us right now, which... yeah, they're not winning this one. Run away, Thalya. Draw them out. Actually, maybe don't draw them to the Island of Evil. Thinking about it, because they might just take it. And I've only just got it. Quick, kill the guard while you can. Well done.
Once again, Thalya bought the farm.
Okay, that's fine. There's only 3 people coming in here, and that's okay. By the time they get here, most of our units will be resurrected. So that isn't strictly the worst thing that has happened to us so far. Not strictly, anyway. Right. Okay. Well, I would like this area to be built out. Yeah, 6x4 area for men. Well, actually, make it a 6x5.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Sure. Make a 6x5 area right there. Do we have, like, have any of the... good, the corpses are being dragged off. Fantastic. Right, with that, the first thing I actually want is to be able to generate our own mana and then get some spells. We really do need them quite a lot, actually. Right, okay, let's grab everyone who's awake.
Absolute evil.
Apply lots of damage, please, to the bombardier. High level gunner, but we should be able to get through.
Thanos supposedly sank all the ships in the Northern Fleet so that they couldn't flee.
I mean, again, not a long-term strategy, but in the short term, I can't argue with the effectiveness. Oh, well, that's not good.
For the absolute
that bloody
evil.
bombardier. Really, you managed to take them all out?
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
That is significantly less awesome than I would like. Significantly less awesome. Can I apply all of the people there? Might be able to take down the veteran. If we're lucky, we'll draw the bombardier out from his cannon. Okay, that is exactly what we've done. If we can kill the bombardier before the bombardier can respawn the cannon, that would be ideal. Nope, too late. Well, that is awful because that cannon does massive AoE damage.
Hey!
I mean, okay, look. Fighting there, not a good plan. It's not a solid strategy, in my opinion.
Your dungeon heart is under
Apply you over
attack.
there, draw out the veteran, and then you can kill the cannon. The cannon will kill itself. It's a timed device. It will eventually go down.
Can we please stop letting
really?
Thalya die all the time? It's not that hard to resurrect her, but blow-drying her hair until it's just right sends the electricity bill through the roof.
We don't have electricity bills. We own the utility company. Yeah, that cannon is being a bit of a putsch. I will be honest. Really not a fan.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Really not a fan of that cannon. Oh, thank goodness it's gone. Okay, Thalya, could you try not to die this time? That is the one thing I would ask of you. In fact, let me get some more people. Also, dread. Didn't think of it in time. My bad. Thalya, you be over there. Draw it out, and we'll also have Flam help out as well. Flam, will you get involved? Maybe we could draw.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Apply death to the enemies. Wow. Well, things could be going better. They could. There's no way around that. It's a fact. However, I refuse to let that fact get in the way of us winning. Okay. Bad times are ahead. Let's deploy all of my minions around there, and then grab some of the ranged minions and apply them around there. There we go. Where is Thalya right now? We definitely want to try and get rid of these apprentices if we can. The healer's probably going to be overwhelmed right now, so we don't need to worry too much about that. There we go. Right, now the healers can go down. If you could, that would be great. No, okay, well, let's pop you down there. There we go, that should be fine. We'll grab our goblin. Actually, the goblin is probably okay for the time being. Let's grab another one as well, simply because goblins tend to be ignored completely and fairly good at taking things out. There we go. And Thalya is dead. I really wish Thalya would stop dying. As far as things I wish happened, Thalya not being dead is probably one of the highest ones on the list. Right, could you not let the dungeon heart die? That would be amazing. That's right, everyone get in. Attack. Oh, really? Kill them over there. Goblins, go do goblin-y stuff. Backstabbing and the likes, you know. Be all thiefy. Alternatively, you can just like nuke. No, okay. Go over there instead.
Your dungeon heart is
we are in a really bad way, everyone. Thalya.
Death can stop me.
Yes, very impressive. But it would be so much more impressive if we didn't lose the game. Now, let's move you around. Constantly annoy them. There we go, one more. And they'll probably bleed out. Haha! Cunning! I am being extremely cheesy. I know. Oh dear. Nope. Let's pop you over there. There we go.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Alright, the dungeon heart is on its last legs at this point. If the dungeon heart had legs, they would be the last ones that it had. However, you will be very glad to know we have a prison. Good times are these. Because it means, at the very least, all these attacks are actually going to be generating us evil, and additionally, they will be generating us more people. Good times. We do, however, need a couple of new things. One, we could go for a lich, and I wouldn't mind that at all. Temple is a little bit far away for us right now. The Sinister Laboratory might be nice, but guard room. Then we could get some traps up and running. That actually might be a better move. Yeah. Let's get the Sinister Laboratory first. Sinister Laboratory will allow us to store some of the boxes that we already have. Let's get that set up because we might be able to make the upgraded laboratory station in there. In fact, we might even be able to get it automatically to Fibromat going sooner rather than later. Oh, that's interesting. I think they're here to try and break their friends out of jail. It's not going to happen, but I'm very interested in that as an option for things that can happen. Have we got any skeletons yet? No, not yet. It's quite the shame, but okay. I'm just going to let you wander down for now and give everyone just a little bit more time to potentially not be dead.
Thanos supposedly sank all the ships
right,
in the Northern Fleet so that they couldn't
everyone
flee.
together. Whomp. And deploy you all. Please try not to die instantly. I know it's going to be really hard to avoid because you all suck. But try nevertheless. Let's pop you down here where you can get a good shot on them. And Thalya, let's get you and one of the vampires down there as well. Go for the apprentice, please. There we go. That's what we need to see. More death of the magic users. Oh, glorious. Now the bombardier, please. Thalya, sure, you can like tank the cannon if you really must. I'd rather you didn't, but you know, if you have nothing else in the universe you want to do more, you can tank the cannon. There we go. Getting them down. Starting to acquire high enough level units at this point that they're actually able to do a decent chunk of damage. Could you kill the rogue? There we go. Ah, oh, finally we're starting to get somewhere. Okay, right, with the finally being somewhere, let's go ahead and get some research. Namely, these things down around here. Get you, and you, and eventually you as well. Once you've got magical traps, then everything becomes a bajillion times easier. Literally a bajillion times, I counted. Right, let's get this. Well, actually, that's really expensive. But the auto defibrillator is not as nearly expensive. Still, I would like to save up and get that if we can. Come on then, you drag them around. God, oh, fantastic! We're getting some skeletal archers as well. Good times are these, I must say. Alright, well, start filtering through. We'll go ahead and we'll research the medium traps. And in the meanwhile, we really need to start now caring about a temple. A lecture hall would be super useful because it would allow us to get some better spells. But right now, getting the temple for our high level undead is going to be a bit of a focus for us. Well, speaking about undead, have we got any that care to be doing some work? There we go. Let's get both of you on the job. There we are. Perfect. Crack on. Attack! Quickly! Ah, that's an annoying place for that cannon to be. That is a super annoying place for that cannon to be fair. On the plus side, I think we've got enough range that we should be able to take her down without too much trouble, and I very much doubt she's going to be able to heal people. Yeah, she's already gone good. Apprentice is probably next on the priority hit list. The zombies are doing quite well. We've got quite a lot of range now with the skeletons as well, that we can project it quite far. Sure, take out the bombardier as soon as you're able to. Don't worry too much about the veteran. As long as we've got the Nagas there, then Thalya should be able to tank it as it happens. Long enough, at least, for all of the other range to take out the veteran. There we are. How is the prison doing? Well, I actually want the prison to be a little bit bigger. We do need quite a lot of prisoners. So that'll work for us. Are we dragging off the... Yes, unfortunate. The Horde are really not faring too well at the moment. Bless their little cotton socks. Right. We could go for a Lich. That would be good. But we could also save it for the Temple, which would allow us to get higher level undead, which would also be pretty amazing. Additionally, and possibly more importantly, we can get the Lecture Hall at this point. I'm going to go ahead and get the Lecture Hall, and then we're going to save up the rest. Right, let's pop a lecture hall down here. 3 by 3, so that'll become... Yeah, that'll do, I think. We'll have a 4 lectern lecture hall down there. Should be pretty solid, I think. In the meanwhile, I really want to get some of these made. Requires an existing magic machinarium. Oh, I've actually got to build one even though I've got all the stuff. That is frustrating, but alright. So we want a 3 by 5 And possibly even a 3x5 over there, actually, if we wanted to. But I'm sort of feeling that there's never going to be a time where I'm going to want a regular building over the magical version. I'm not ever going to build a regular trap when I've got the magical options available to me. So I think that'll just be a waste of time. Alright, there we are. Let's get that going. Now, how much is that going to cost? Only 4. We could afford that and get one of these made. So, you know what? Sure, that one's going. And it's going to be replaced by an auto defibrillator. There we go. That'll take care of all of that auto-magically. And over here, just as soon as you're done, we'll get a magic machinarium in there, and then we'll start filling this with traps. At the moment, it'll just be the basic ones, but we will get to the really nice ones in time. I'll also set this area up as a guard room as well, I think. That'll be our last line of defense. And then, in fact, they'll have to walk through the bedroom once that happens. Not that the people in the bedroom are going to like it, because they're usually there because they need healing, but this is part of the job. I mean, you might not realize it was part of the job. It certainly wasn't in the contract, but the part that was in the contract was that I get to do whatever I want to because I'm evil. Always include an evil clause in your contracts. Pro tip there.
Heroes want to attack one of your islands of evilness.
Oh, well, that's just annoying. I really don't want them to attack my island of evilness. I'll be honest with you, it's one of the least things that I want to happen right now. That being said, I can live with it. Mostly because when they get out there, I can just go out there and fight them. On the plus side, I could actually send someone out there right now. You know what, Thalya? Sure, let's, Thalya, could you go out there and just drop down a portal for me so I can very quickly arrive to rescue the island of evil?
Arthas, I mean, Thanos supposedly
You've told me this before.
All the ships in the
Told me this many times before.
So that they couldn't flee.
Actually, I didn't need you out here. Never mind. Sorry, Thalya. Go back. Oh, there they are. Oh, okay. Well, not the best of times, I'll be honest with you. Everyone, go. Out you go. There you are. Enjoy. There we go. Thank goodness. Right. Quickly, generally speaking, kill the healers, please. Oh my lord, the magic users. They're so dangerous. My entire army's almost been wiped out. Bloody magic users. Right, there you go. Go for them. Well done. Now the mage. Actually, go for the rogue if you can. There we go. Good. Now, go for the mage, because the guard is really no threat compared to the amount of damage the mage can apply. There we go. Now go for the thief. In fact, yeah, all of my undead, they're going to start wanting a place to pray at very soon, which is a little bit worrisome. There we are. Well done. And then kill off the guard as well. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Let's get this area ready for a locale for my
It's payday.
units. We will want this to be a temple. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so everything's going reasonably well down here. Let's get this replaced by a magical one. Let's pop you in there. No, wrong one. There we go. Perfect. And that'll just take care of it all by itself. Right, we now have enough to get the temple. Thank goodness. And also the lich. Double, thank goodness. Not that we can do much with the lich just yet, but in time. Alright, let's get this built. There we are, 5x5. There you go. There is your temple. It literally does not need to be bigger than that. So let's fill in that wall. We can use that for other stuff. Over here we will have, well, actually more graveyard, honestly. Why not? I would like it to be a full graveyard. There we go, thank you. We are super broke, and it is payday time. Could have picked my timing better. I'll hold my hand up on that one. My bad. My bad. I was a derp. Super big derp. But I don't care. Again, evil close. I can do what I want.